In this video, we're going to talk about something that affects millions of older adults: high blood sugar. Now, I know many of you have been told that it's just a number your doctor checks once in a while, but the truth is, your body starts giving small warnings long before any lab test does. It speaks through thirst, tiredness, blurry vision, dry skin, even your mood. I'm Dr. Jocelyn, and my goal today is to help you understand what your body is trying to tell you in simple, everyday language. We'll go over the early signs that your blood sugar may be running higher than it should, why they happen, and most importantly, what small changes can help you feel better, more energy, clearer focus, and steadier days. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. It helps us feel like one community here, learning together and supporting one another. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Thirst that doesn't make sense. Have you ever felt thirsty no matter how much water you drink? You refill your glass again and again, but that dry feeling in your mouth never really goes away. Maybe your lips crack more often, or you wake up at night needing a drink. For many older adults, this isn't just normal aging. It's the body's first quiet message that blood sugar may be running high. Here's what's happening inside. When your blood sugar goes up, your body tries to get rid of the extra sugar through urine. The kidneys pull sugar out, but water follows it, meaning you lose fluids faster than you can replace them. That's why you feel thirsty even though you're drinking plenty. You might also notice that you're going to the bathroom more often, especially at night. It's not simply a bladder issue. It's your body working overtime to flush out what it can't manage. The problem is, every time you lose that much water, your body also loses minerals like sodium, magnesium, and potassium, which help your heart beat steadily and your muscles move smoothly. That's why high blood sugar thirst can leave you feeling a little weak or lightheaded. So if your thirst feels out of place, more than usual, not connected to heat or activity, listen to it. Start by spreading your water through the day and limit sugary drinks that only make the problem worse. Add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of minerals to your water if you wake up dry. Your body isn't just asking for a drink, it's asking for balance. Point 2. Fatigue that arrives after meals. You know that heavy feeling after eating, when your eyes start to close, your shoulders drop, and all you want is a nap? For many older adults, this isn't just tiredness. It's a signal from the body that blood sugar is swinging higher than it should after meals. Here's what's going on. When you eat, especially foods rich in bread, rice, pasta, or sweets, your blood sugar rises. Normally, insulin helps move that sugar into your cells to be used as energy. But over the years, your cells can become a little hard of hearing. They don't respond as well to insulin as they once did. So even though there's plenty of sugar in your blood, your cells still feel hungry. Your brain senses this confusion, and you feel it as a wave of tiredness, brain fog, or sudden loss of motivation. This isn't about laziness or age, it's about chemistry. Your body is working too hard to handle the same meal that once gave you energy. That's why, after a plate of pancakes or a big bowl of pasta, your energy might crash 90 minutes later. The good news is, you can change this rhythm without giving up everything you enjoy. Try starting your meal with a handful of salad or a cup of soup before the main dish. Add protein, like eggs, fish, or chicken, and vegetables to your plate before touching the bread or rice. A short 10-minute walk after eating also helps your muscles soak up sugar naturally, giving you steady energy instead of that afternoon slump. Point 3. Blurry vision that comes and goes. Have you noticed your vision getting fuzzy at certain times of the day, maybe after meals, or when you've been sitting for a long stretch, and then it clears up later? Many older adults think this is just part of aging or too much screen time, but sometimes it's your body's way of saying, my sugar levels are changing. When blood sugar rises higher than normal, it pulls fluid from different parts of your body, including your eyes. The lens inside your eye can swell slightly, changing its shape just enough to make things look blurry. As your sugar level shifts during the day, your focus changes, too. 1 hour you see clearly, and the next, letters or faces look soft or hazy. This kind of vision change doesn't mean you're going blind. It's more like your eyes are trying to adjust to a tide that keeps coming in and going out. The small vessels in your eyes are sensitive, and when sugar levels swing too quickly, those delicate tissues feel it first. Over time, if blood sugar stays high, it can cause the vessels to weaken, which is why steady control matters so much for long-term eye health. If your vision blur seems tied to meals, long sitting, or tired afternoons, pay attention. Don't rush to change your glasses. Check your blood sugar habits first. Eating slower, moving a bit after meals, and staying hydrated can help smooth out those sugar waves. Point 4. Dry skin, itching, and slow healing. Have you noticed your skin feeling dry no matter how much lotion you use? Maybe small cuts take longer to heal, or you get little infections where clothes rub, around the waist, underarms, or feet. These small skin changes often confuse people. They think, maybe it's just winter, or maybe I'm getting older. But often, your skin is speaking for your blood sugar. When sugar levels stay high, it affects the tiny blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients to your skin. The circulation slows, and the healing process takes longer. On top of that, high sugar acts like glue inside your body. It sticks to proteins, making tissues stiffer and less able to repair themselves. This process is called glycation, and it quietly dries out your skin from the inside. You might also notice itching that keeps coming back to the same spot, especially where skin stays warm or slightly damp. That's because sugar also feeds bacteria and yeast, giving them a friendlier place to grow. So even a small nick from shaving or a scratch from your shoe can become an unwelcome guest. The solution isn't fancy creams, it's balance. Keep your skin clean and gently moisturized with fragrance-free lotion. Stay hydrated through the day, not all at once. Add more colorful vegetables and berries to your meals. Their natural antioxidants help your skin rebuild faster. And most importantly, steady your blood sugar. When the inside calms, the outside follows. Point 5. Mouth and gums. Your mouth often knows what's happening inside your body long before the rest of you does. If your gums bleed easily when you brush, your breath smells a little sweet or fruity, or your tongue feels dry no matter how much you sip water, these are quiet but powerful clues that your blood sugar may be running high. Here's why this happens. When sugar stays in the blood too long, it changes how your circulation works, even in small areas like your gums. The blood flow becomes slower, and the immune system gets distracted by trying to handle the extra sugar. This means your mouth's natural defenses, those tiny soldiers that fight bacteria, get weaker. So the bacteria that love sugar have a party. They grow faster, inflame your gums, and make them bleed more easily. You might think, it's just my gums, but your gums are connected directly to your bloodstream. Any inflammation there quietly travels to the rest of your body, your heart, your brain, even your mood. That's why paying attention to your mouth is really caring for your whole system. The fix isn't complicated. Brush gently twice a day. Floss once daily. Drink plain water instead of sweet drinks. And eat more crunchy vegetables that help clean your teeth naturally. If you use mouthwash, choose an alcohol-free one that won't dry your mouth. And if you notice your tongue always feels sticky or your breath changes, see your dentist. Your body might be whispering for balance, not just fresh mint. Point 6. Tingling, numbness, and cold feet. Have you ever felt a light tingling in your toes or fingers, like tiny pins, or a strange numbness, as if your socks are bunched up when they're not? Maybe your feet feel colder than before, even when the room is warm. These small sensations might seem harmless, but they're early signs that your nerves are asking for help, and often, the reason lies in your blood sugar. When sugar stays high for too long, it affects the small blood vessels that feed your nerves. These vessels begin to stiffen, and blood doesn't move as freely as it should. Nerves, which need oxygen and nutrients, start to get less of both. That's why you may notice tingling, numbness, or small burning sensations. It's your nerves quietly saying, we need better flow. At first, these signals come and go, but if ignored, they can grow stronger or spread. The good news is that your nerves can improve when circulation improves. Simple steps can make a real difference. Walking a little after meals, wiggling your toes, rotating your ankles, or doing calf raises at the sink. These small movements pull sugar out of the blood and send oxygen-rich flow back to your nerves. Also, take care of your feet. Moisturize your heels daily, trim your nails carefully, and wear shoes that fit your current size, not the one from years ago. If you find a sore or blister, clean it early and give it time to heal without pressure. Your nerves are some of the body's best messengers. When they whisper with tingles or numbness, they're not complaining. They're reminding you to keep the blood moving, the sugar steady, and your steps confident. Point 7. Mood swings and irritability. Have you noticed your patience getting shorter lately? Or small things upsetting you more than before? Maybe you feel fine one moment and anxious or low the next, almost like your emotions have their own schedule. This isn't just getting older or being moody. It's often your brain reacting to the ups and downs of blood sugar. Your brain depends on a steady flow of glucose to think clearly and stay calm. When sugar rises too fast, your body releases insulin to bring it down. But sometimes it falls too quickly, and that sudden drop can leave you feeling hungry, shaky, or irritated. That's why you might feel peaceful after eating something sweet, but restless or foggy an hour later. It's not weakness, it's wiring. Your brain loves balance, not spikes and crashes. Over time, these sugar swings can also affect your sleep, your concentration, and even your memory. But the good news is, you can smooth them out with gentle, daily habits. Start by eating small, balanced meals, protein with fiber, like eggs with vegetables or yogurt with nuts. Avoid skipping meals, and when you crave a snack, choose something real, not sugary. Even a few slow breaths before you eat can help your body prepare and steady itself. When your blood sugar finds its rhythm, your emotions follow. You'll notice fewer sudden lows, less irritability, and a calmer, more even mood throughout the day. Your body and mind always move together. When one steadies, the other finally exhales. Point 8. Slow healing and circulation. Sometimes you might notice that small cuts or bruises take longer to heal than before. A tiny scrape on your leg spreads wider, or a bruise lasts for weeks. You may also feel more breathless climbing stairs, or your hands and feet feel colder than they used to. These aren't just signs of aging. They're gentle reminders that your circulation might be slowing down, often because of high blood sugar. When sugar stays high, it affects the inner lining of your blood vessels, that smooth surface that helps blood glide easily. Over time, those vessels get stiffer, and the flow becomes less smooth. This means your cells, nerves, and skin don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need as quickly. Healing slows, energy drops, and your body feels just a bit heavier than it used to. Poor circulation also touches your most private moments. For both men and women, steady blood flow is the key to feeling confident and connected. When vessels are healthy, energy moves freely, not just in your muscles, but in your emotions too. The path to better flow isn't complicated. Move your body a little every day. Even slow walking after meals makes a big difference. Stay hydrated, and fill your plate with foods that support your vessels. Leafy greens, berries, fish, nuts, and olive oil. These help your blood stay smooth, not sticky. Point 9. Simple daily habits that steady blood sugar. You don't need to turn your whole life upside down to bring your blood sugar back to balance. The real secret is in small, steady habits, done gently, done daily. Your body doesn't ask for perfection. It just asks for rhythm. Start with your morning. The way you break your fast sets the tone for the whole day. Try to include a bit of protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or even tofu, along with some fiber like berries, spinach, or oats. This keeps your energy steady instead of spiking and crashing. And if you wake up thirsty or tired, have a glass of water before your coffee. Add a little lemon or a pinch of minerals if your mouth feels dry in the mornings. Next, move a little after each meal. You don't need a gym. A short 10 to 15-minute walk, even around your house, down the hallway, or up and down the stairs, helps your muscles soak up extra sugar without your body having to work so hard. Think of it as helping your body breathe better from the inside. Fiber is another quiet helper. It slows digestion, calms your blood sugar, and feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Beans, lentils, leafy greens, chia, and oats. These are simple foods that make your system smoother. Point 10. Listening and responding. Your body doesn't speak in medical terms. It speaks through feelings, patterns, and small changes. When your thirst grows, when your energy dips after meals, when your skin itches or your vision blurs, these are not random annoyances. They're messages. They're your body saying, I need you to notice me. The first step is to listen without fear. Many older adults panic when they hear high blood sugar, thinking it's too late to change anything. But it's never too late. Your body is incredibly loyal. The moment you begin to respond with small, steady habits, it starts to heal in quiet but visible ways. You'll notice you sleep better, your mouth feels fresher, your skin heals faster, and those long bathroom trips at night become fewer. These are not miracles, they're responses. Here's how to translate those signals into action. If you wake up dry and tired, have your last meal earlier and drink more water during the day, not at night. If you feel a crash after lunch, start your meal with vegetables and protein before starch. If your skin feels dry, add colorful foods and a bit more hydration. If your feet tingle, stretch or walk gently after meals. If your mood swings, check your snacks, add protein and skip the quick sugar. Your body is always talking. It's just waiting for you to answer kindly. You don't have to do everything at once. Choose one small step, repeat it daily, and let your results speak back to you. Healing isn't loud. It's quiet, steady, and deeply faithful to those who listen. Point 11. Real-life stories and hopeful changes. Sometimes the best lessons come from people who've already walked the same road. These real-life moments show how small, consistent changes can bring your body back to balance. No fancy diets, no strict rules, just listening and adjusting. Take Daniel, 58. He worked long hours in an office and used sweet tea to stay awake after lunch. But every afternoon, he'd crash on the bus ride home. He thought he needed stronger tea. Instead, he switched to water, added chicken and greens to his lunch, and walked around the parking lot for 10 minutes before driving home. In 1 week, the afternoon naps disappeared. His energy returned because his sugar stopped spiking and crashing. Then there's Marisol, 62. She loved having bread with dinner and watching her favorite shows before bed. But she kept waking up at night to use the bathroom, and her lips were always cracked. She moved her bread to lunchtime, finished dinner by 7 p.m., and made herbal tea her nighttime comfort. Within days, she slept through the night, and her lips healed naturally. Her body wasn't broken, it just needed a new rhythm. And Javier, 65, who blamed aging for the tingling in his toes. He began doing calf raises while brushing his teeth, walking after dinner, and eating lentil soup for lunch. The tingling softened. His feet felt warmer. He even bought shoes that fit his current feet, not the ones from 10 years ago. If there's one thing I want you to remember from this talk, it's this: your body is not punishing you. It's guiding you. Every dry mouth, every tired afternoon, every tingle or sleepless night is a signal, not a sentence. It's your body asking for steadiness, not perfection. Many older adults carry guilt when they hear words like high sugar or diabetes. They think, I should have taken better care of myself. But shame never heals anything, rhythm does. Your body responds best to kindness, patience, and routine. When you walk a little after meals, when you fill your plate with color, when you sleep like you mean it, your cells begin to communicate smoothly again. The blood flows better, the nerves relax, the skin softens, and your mind clears. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with 1 or 2 small habits: a protein-rich breakfast, a short walk after dinner, or slowing your breathing when stress hits. Keep it simple, keep it steady, and your body will reward you in ways you can feel: fewer bathroom trips, calmer energy, sharper focus, and easier mornings.